Say hello to the people.
What up, y'all?
Hi, Mike.
And if I turn it on, you can
There you
actually
go.
hear me.
Yeah, there you go, Captain. So, how are you guys?
Wait.
Good. Keep it short.
Okay, yeah, you'll just leave it at that.
Yep.
All right. Mr. Foxy Eye is on the far left. Captain Slinky is in the middle there. The captain streams several times a week. He builds weird lamps and does other DIY projects.
Yeah, I just do random.
Yeah.
Random.
And Mike, aka Mr. Fox Guy, streams twice a week on Wednesdays and Fridays and shows bad movies. He specifically picks bad movies. And there was one you showed last night that was so bad that you deleted the stream after.
Well, no, there was some unforeseen nudity in the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
That apparently, I thought it because it was a made-for-television movie that it would be perfectly fine, but it was made for German television.
Made for German television, right?
So,
yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much of a couple of letters, you know.
Yeah.
You may know what they are. They spell at, but in reverse. And yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
One and done.
Yeah. What's coming up? What's coming up this week?
We got Adam Age Vampire on Wednesday. It's part of a double feature along with Beast from Haunted Cave. And then on Friday in the drive-in at 9 p.m. we have Throw Out the Anchor. Actually, it's supposed to be a pretty decent comedy, but low budget, public domain. You know, I say pretty decent, but that's based upon how every other film will match up against Twister's Revenge. So.
Yeah. Who's in Throw Out the Anchor?
I didn't recall anybody of note, but apparently it's not like let me see if I think there's maybe the star of the movie. Let me just quickly pull it up here.
Yeah.
Now you know that my Google Foo is really good.
Yeah.
Throw out the anchor.
That's not, I've never even heard that title before. I'd never even heard of Spare Parts either.
Yeah, Throw Out the Anchor, I think, is like for some reason these public domain movies, when they get released, they sometimes get re-released under a different name.
Right.
And that was kind of yeah. So it's a 1974 movie. I believe it's got Richard Egan in it. Richard Egan, known for he was in Love Me Tender. He was in the 300 Spartans. So he's in the movie, and the plot is a jobless public relations specialist goes to get some much needed rest in sunny Florida and discovers a whole new set of troubles. So it is a comedy rated G.
Yeah.
So there won't be any of the other letters in it. But
gosh, we need to put together a bingo chart of the stuff that we predict is going to be in it, and put Jewel Thieves in there.
3.3 rating on IMDb, so 3.3 does not mean good.
Yeah,
but the other movies, it should be on brand if it is that low.
He's in Florida. So, there's going to be somebody who's going to do a pratfall where they fall in the water with their clothes on. And there's going to be
a pratfall, and
there will be Jewel Thieves. There will be some kind of motorboat or water skiing accident. Yeah, all that we could put together a whole thing. Okay, coming up on 50th Street Studio right now, we've got Bad Saturday Morning, and there's some really bad stuff. Tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, we'll be showing Aelita, Queen of Mars. It's a silent Russian science fiction film from 1924, which I've never seen. I've owned a copy of it on Laserdisc for 25 years. I've never watched it.
Is that coming back?
Do what?
If vinyl comes, shouldn't Laserdisc make a comeback if vinyl is too?
No, the machines are too expensive and nobody makes them anymore.
Yeah.
Giant.
Yeah. I had a really good Laserdisc machine, and I ended up having to throw it out when parts started going bad, because you can't replace parts. You can't service them.
Yeah.
So I have a small stack of Laserdiscs that I don't watch anymore. But yeah, coming up tonight, Aelita, Queen of Mars. Then tomorrow will be the Secret Movie Club, which I'm going to start showing earlier. I've been doing
Oh,
it.
tomorrow going to be the first day? Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing it 7 p.m. on Sundays. I'm going to start doing it at 5 p.m. Pacific because so many of our secret movie people are on the East Coast, and they're actually literally falling asleep and not being able to make it. Okay, we've
Poor
got
thing.
I'm in Central and I still fall
yeah.
asleep.
Okay, we got 7 people watching on Twitch now. Everybody say hello in the chat, please. The more people
Hello in
talking,
the chat.
more people talking in the chat, the better. Now, 50th Street, we're already making plans at 50th Street for October. October is going to be horror month. There will be 5 Saturdays in October, and every one of those Saturdays, I'm going to have a classic monster double feature. The first Saturday will be Phantom of the Opera, the silent film, with Spanish Dracula, which and I've never seen either one of those. I've seen the Lugosi Dracula, but I've never seen Spanish Dracula. And as soon as I started talking about Dracula movies, everyone started saying Spanish Dracula, Spanish Dracula, because everyone says that it's superior. But we'll see. And then the second weekend will be Shenlong is here. Hi, Shenlong. The second Saturday will be Frankenstein and the Mummy, Karloff double feature. I've seen Frankenstein. I've never seen the Mummy. It's surprising how many of the quote unquote classic Universal monsters I've never seen.
Huh.
I've never seen the Wolfman, the Lon Chaney Wolfman either.
I have the box set, Blu-ray set, and it's amazing seeing these movies restored.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful movies.
Well, we're going to be watching them all through October, but for September, which is pre-horror month, I've decided to call September Horror Fail Month. And every Saturday in September, I'm going to show an attempted horror movie that's not horrifying.
How fitting, since that's the month of my birthday.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
I'm the 2/2.
Yeah, one of the movies I'm going to show in September is in 3D, so people will need their red and blue glasses. I'm not going to reveal what it is yet, but I will actually show it in 3D.
But isn't life already 3D? Aren't these 3D glasses already? I mean, they're dirty too, but you know.
And I don't know about you guys, but I always have a pair of 3D glasses handy.
I have one handy.
Yeah.
I probably can get one.
Yeah.
Amazon sells everything,
Yeah.
including oppression, but you know.
Yeah. All right, let's get on. Let's catch up with our stories.
Oh yes.
Olympia. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to catch up. First, we're going to visit Chargeman Ken, see what atrocity he commits this week.
Yes, how he deals with minor inconveniences with abject,
right?
You know, violence.
Yeah, extraordinary violence.
Yep.
With disintegration. Last week there was that whole horde of mummies on horseback. What the hell was that all about? And then the week before that, he sent an entire species of butterflies into extinction. He disintegrated all of them.
Right.
You know, as one does.
He rehabilitated, apparently.
Go, Ken.
Because once a butterfly tastes human blood, it's all over.
Yeah. There's the donation link coming up in the Twitch chat again. Reminder.
So that's when the aliens cut him in line and he kills them all.
Right.
Death.
In Japan, 100 years hence, indeed in the entire world, all schools are contained in a single building. Oh,
well,
really?
70-story
building.
Yeah, social distancing. Come on.
Yep.
Elementary school, middle school, high school, university, all inside a single building. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Oh no.
Oh, she has butterflies. The bodies of the butterflies in her hair.
Thank you, Ken.
Alright, everyone, now it's time for your off-campus lessons. Today we're on a field trip to the Space Botanical Garden in District M. I'm predicting killer alien flowers.
Yep. And then the entire station exploding.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is all just the setup. It's gonna come back. The space mummies and everything. One big epic.
Okay, everyone, here's our stop.
Yay!
Yay. Yay. Look at this weird this weird pose here. This isn't right.
Go home! God.
みんなの中に混ざっちゃえばわかんないわよ。ネズミくん、早く入りなさい。はい。仕方ない。僕の後からついてね。
We're already halfway through this cartoon. Oh yeah, there's the alien plants.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
The alien plant that turns into an alien mummy that turns into a vampire butterfly.
Charge Man Ken, protecting the world 12 frames per second.
バリカン、やっぱりお前が。いけねえ、口が滑った。もう仕方がない。
Get him an operation, please.
この花は地球の苗を他の天体へ運んで育てたものなんです。
Brought to another planet and then raised here. It's the same seedling but a different local characteristic gives them a strange shape and color. What is she talking about? Oh!
There we go.
It's already a kid being sucked into a plant.
It's always the gingers first.
Yeah.
Darn.
Oh, I've slipped into this section of the video store before. Tentacles in this is never good.
Instead of Audrey,
this kid's wearing pajamas.
It's
What's with that kid's
a
hat?
handy one.
You Earthlings dare to come to our world and plant these seedlings. Now suffer more, humans.
He's announcing his presence and authority. Right in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But his secret is safe.
Was it last episode that his teacher was urging him to do the change and he didn't want to do it in front of her?
Probably.
Judging my phone!
It's amazing how much padding there is in a 6-minute cartoon.
Yeah, 6-minute cartoon with 8 minutes of padding.
Yeah.
How do they do that?
Yeah.
How do they cramp?
Well, how he's underwater?
That turns out it was all just a simple misunderstanding about plants.
Yeah.
Go, Ken. Go.
But seriously, plants are dangerous.
How did he get underwater?
And I haven't had an ambulance show up yet, so I'm doing all right.
Oh, look at that explosion! That was animated so perfectly.
Yeah.
Tire City, gone.
So he destroyed the foundation of the building. Yeah, he actually did.
Wow.
Yeah, go, Ken.
Yeah, they're all like, what?
They're all just standing there.
They're like, we don't dare challenge him? You're a monster. Come back to school. What? You did it in front of everybody.
I mean, come on, give me a break. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Everybody laugh at the tripping robot. Yeah, and freeze. Yeah.
Well,
Is it over yet? Okay, good.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay, good. Thank God.
okay,
So
I can open
he
my-
says to the teacher, maybe planting seeds of an unknown alien origin is a bad idea. I'm quoting him exactly.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think that was a bad idea.
maybe. It's a gray area.
Yeah. Hi, Miranda. Hey, Miranda, what does my
Hey,
voice
Miranda.
sound like? Does my voice sound strange? I know on Discord, my voice sounds weird, but I think on the stream it sounds fine. And here we are with Hercules again.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
Hercules.
Yeah, thank God.
Fighting with his might, with the strength of 10 ordinary men, Hercules, people are safe.
Well, since it's premiered, it's up to 15 ordinary men, so we gotta step up, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miranda
right.
says my stream voice is fine.
Good.
In the forest before Caledon, an evil figure
This
returns.
guy again.
Yeah, this guy again.
I would not be evil if I could just travel wherever I wanted to go by just flying.
Yeah.
Daedalus has been banished.
Oh, that's a stuff.
Hercules.
Oh,
Oh,
he's gonna make himself look like Hercules.
Scorpius.
Oh.
Daedalus has changed himself
but Hercules doesn't
to
frown.
Hercules.
Look at that.
Oh,
A facial expression that can only be described as herpder.
Yeah.
The grim news spreads far and wide until it
Yeah.
reaches the ears of the mighty Hercules. Swiftly, he dons his magic ring. So Daedalus has found the part of transformation.
Suffering Psyche. 2 Hercs? 2 Hercs?
so
I swear to
Daedalus.
God, I was gonna say
And the
suffering
only thing that can
succotash.
change Daedalus back is the earth.
So
upon
Daedalus
erosion.
hasn't actually fooled anybody. The word
No.
spread far and wide that Daedalus is disguised as Hercules.
Twitter, go!
I'm just as strong as you are,
Twitter
Hercules. You'll have to prove
No,
that,
I'm just as
Daedalus.
strong as you.
It's a rubber tree. Hang on.
Damage in Caledon.
So he hasn't disguised himself as Hercules. He's actually duplicated Hercules.
Zeus.
Yeah. So like, that's it. Mission
And
accomplished.
he doesn't. Yeah, and he doesn't need the ring of Zeus either.
Yeah.
There's so many plot
Can we
holes here.
say plot hole? Yeah, that's a plot hole. Yeah.
You clumsy centaur.
Plot hole, mud hole, whatever.
That's me.
Just leave him there, Herc.
Stuff is sticky. Sticky.
Ew, gross.
Why are you grooming him? You're
Yeah.
Hercules.
Daedalus is heading for Caledon. Heading for Caledon.
Oh, he
What?
is.
Can he? Does he?
You'll
Oh,
have to
thank
get
you for the
past me
subscription,
first,
PC.
Daedalus.
Yes,
There's
thank
more
you.
than one
Yes.
way to get to
Oh,
Just
Caledon.
thumbs up.
baby.
He's going through the mountain. Through the mountain.
Well, he won't get far.
Actually, he's doing pretty well. For
Yeah, he is
himself.
doing pretty well.
Yeah.
So Hercules is gonna punch through the other side?
I'll reverse the animation. That's
Yeah.
Quick, take out the animated part that doesn't look
The-
like the other.
You're right. See, the whole
The
mountain is
inside
gonna come
this
down.
here.
Is this Mount Olympus? Look at this.
Hercules.
That's
Yes,
great.
Daedalus,
Mush.
the real Hercules.
What's going on?
Okay, so what we were seeing was just a diagram of them in their tunnel.
If the mountain's
Yes.
rocking, don't come knocking.
Yeah. Yeah, there goes the mountain.
Oh no.
This is like charging 10 level distraction, really.
Help each other. Herc, gotta help Herc.
I think the way you can help Herc is just to stay out of it.
Tuck and roll, Herc.
Yeah.
Fake Herc.
I found it. I found it. The transformation Earth. The transformation Earth.
Then hurry.
You found it?
Throw it at Daedalus
Huh,
so he'll
good,
change
good
back.
for you.
No, he's Daedalus.
Oh, they're
I'm
pointing at each other.
Hercules. He's lying.
No, you.
I'm Hercules. No, I'm Hercules.
Suffering
Well,
Psyche.
President,
I don't know which
20
is
minutes.
which is which.
They're posing.
The mud I scrubbed off your face.
It's a bozo off. Woo!
wrong. Now, what Charge Man Ken would do? Snap his neck like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Disintegrate
You
him.
were better looking before, Daedalus. Better looking before.
He's actually hiding his face.
Oh, wait, where'd he go? I didn't.
Yeah.
What would you do without me?
Pro tip,
Sometimes
either
I
duck
wonder,
and you'll be
Newton.
invisible like in video games, or just cover your face and no one can see you.
Ah!
Yes.
he goes booking for Olympia.
I want to go running through the streets, just
Yeah.
yelling.
Standing there with
Mom!
Okay, we got a subscription from PCP44.
Every episode of this show is like 5-hour energy drink, for my
Yeah.
soul.
Painting, Bullwinkle.
I just paint what I
And
see.
now, good Kurt.
Well, what do you see?
This is what I
A
see.
sorbet to cleanse the palate,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yes.
We've got a minute here while they do their little intro cartoon. Is PCP says hello to Captain Slinky. Did the PCP find us through Captain Slinky? Okay. Uh-huh. Well,
Like
welcome.
we also got my buddy Durham Steve is in
Right.
the
Mhm.
is in there,
Yeah.
and I brought up the Twitch
In
because
trying
I
to
need
rediscover their
27
secret
electronic
rocket fuel,
devices
Rocky
at all
and Bullwinkle
times.
have been threatened by 2 moon men who will go to any lengths to keep Earth
All
tourists
right, the
from
Moon
covering
Men.
up the surface of the moon, even to scrooching our heroes if need be. And if that weren't bad enough, when the boys were on their way home, the 2 spies, Boris and Natasha, received their latest instructions.
Don't tell me, let me guess. I'll bet it says kill moose, right?
Right.
Okay.
But in front are 2 more words. Do not.
Uh-oh.
Do not kill moose.
Oh.
Oh, Boris, you impetuous boy, what have you done?
Better yet, what
Right.
will you do?
PCP,
Save him.
this is
I've
an
got to
awesome
save
stream
him.
to start a
Boris
Saturday
raced to
off.
beat the heavy safe to the ground, and he won.
Oh.
Almost.
Oh.
The heavy safe drove him into the ground like a
end.
tent stake. Bullwinkle's keen mind knew instantly what had happened.
There's more.
Hey, up there! You dropped your safe.
Boris, where are you?
Yeah,
Boris, darling, you're alive.
this is living.
In the next
Yeah.
2 days, the boys worked like demons, measuring,
Jawohl.
sifting, rolling, baking. And the results were tremendous. 7-layer
Oh, I want
cheesecakes,
some chicken
hot
out.
bud strudel, an acre of cinnamon pizzas, and 200 pounds of peanut brittle. Unfortunately, none of it would explode.
Golly, Bullwinkle, people
Except
are
the
depending
flavor.
on us. The world's waiting for our discovery. That recipe is locked in your brain somewheres.
It is?
Yep. All we gotta do is figure how to get it out. Hey, I got it. Hypnosis.
Hypnosis?
You'll be hypnotized, and while you're asleep, you'll tell us the recipe.
I'm gonna talk in my sleep?
Yeah.
Swell. Usually I just snore.
We'll get the world's greatest hypnotist to come here and...
There's a portrait of Bullwinkle on the wall.
It is I, Swami Ben Boris, world's greatest
Swami
hypnotist.
Ben Boris.
This is my assistant.
Haven't we met before?
Were you ever in Cairo?
No.
Well, that's it then. Neither was I. Now let's get to work.
Shucks, you can't hypnotize me. I got too much brain power. I'm just a... Yes, master.
All right. What is in the recipe?
Wait a minute. You'll have to leave now. This is top secret stuff.
Oh, don't worry. I won't listen. On my honor as a genuine Swami.
What about the lady?
She doesn't speak English, do you, dear?
Of course not.
Well, maybe she better put her fingers in her ears anyway.
Okay.
That never works.
At last the formula will be mine. Now, Mr. Moose,
You just get dirty
tell
fingers,
me everything you know.
So Bullwinkle told them everything he knew, all about his early days in the Minnesota woods, his days at the Philpott School for Exceptional Children, and he was exceptional, being the only student with antlers. His experiences in the Army, where he served 3 years as a hatback in the Officers Club. On and on he went without stopping for 12 hours.
Yikes.
But true to their promise, Boris and Natasha didn't hear a word. The steady drone had long since sent them to dreamland. Unfortunately, it had done the same thing to Rocky. And so when Bullwinkle
Everyone has
finally got
sleep
to Grandma's
apnea.
recipe, the only people who heard it weren't people at all, but the 2 moon men.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear that, Gibney?
Yes, Clyde. It's exactly the formula we use.
Oh, boy. Can I scrooch him now?
Yes, Clyde. You can scrooch him now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
he
fail
pulled the
to see
trigger.
our next episode
Oh,
of the Scrooched
I hate it when I
Moose.
get a scrooched moose.
All right. Now it's our buddy Clutch Cargo.
Clutch Cargo and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, The Friendly Headhunters.
This is still the same adventure, the Friendly Headhunters.
Gotta move sort of careful.
Make friends with those headhunters. They seem so friendly.
Kind of native.
See what I mean?
Whoa.
Wipe out.
Yeah.
Enough of your practical jokes, Chub. Pop yourself out for a swamp talk.
Swampy, you always
What?
wear an arrow in your hat?
Very funny.
And Clutch Cargo, what brings you back to the wild and woolly Amazon?
Everyone's kind of medicated.
Heck no, I've been having the time of my life.
I don't want to startle you, Chubb.
Oh, this is
but your
Chubb.
daughter
They found
Mary has
Chubb.
vanished, searching for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sure.
no. Oh, why? Why did I play hooky from the rancho?
Remember, we were
This is
looking.
serious.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't realize it, but if them headhunters get her, she's a goner. Whiplash.
Whiplash talked me into playing hooky.
What do you mean, Mr.
Playing
Chubb?
Whiplash.
Mary thought she could run everything herself, so Whiplash suggested I let her try it.
So that's it. He got you both to go into headhunter country so we could get control of the rancho.
Find Mary. Find her. My little girl.
Nobody move. Nobody move.
Uh-oh, Jungle Wireless. What are they after?
Jungle Wireless?
Ain't one of my drumming friends. Wrong accent. Hitting his ditties too hard instead of his dums.
What do they
Oh?
say? What do they say, Swampy?
Be
It's
sure
about
to
your
drink your
daughter.
Ovaltine.
That headhunter got
Nice.
her.
Whiplash. Having a minute to lose.
Is it going to end like
Gotta
right
move
here
upriver.
in the middle of the drum solo?
I can't go with you. Twisted my ankle bad. I can't walk.
Well, take it easy, Chubb. We'd better get going.
I sent the rest of the animals home. Busted, my old tiger buddy will stay and look
Home?
after you.
Hurry.
Yeah,
Find her.
Like here,
careful.
you mean?
Makes me
I'll
uncomfortable.
be all right until you return.
Gosh, sure hate to leave them behind. Hey, what's that noise? Sounds like a waterfall.
The Amazon. We've reached
Oh, hey,
the river, men.
Carol's here. Hi.
But look, a sheer drop.
Doesn't look like
We'll never
Seattle.
get across here. We're stranded.
Never give up, spinner boy. Where there's a will, there's several ways.
One good one will do it.
Didn't they come in a canoe or
This vine,
something?
for instance.
We're
They just
Yeah.
go back away with the
Can
canoe?
hold all of us?
It better. Look at them clocks.
Yikes.
Plenty of strength here. The natives make bridges out of them. Here goes. Follow me, hand over hand. We have
This is a bad
minute to
idea,
lose.
Fletch.
You go ahead of
episode.
me, Spinner. I'll hold Paddlefoot. You'll need both hands and all the fingers you got.
Easy does it.
Wait, so he put Paddlefoot in his pocket? Where?
Yes.
Oh, in his mouth. Wait, what?
Oh,
Just keep
he's
going,
wearing
lad.
them like a.
Oh, it's over his. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, you son of a.
Wow. Oh. No animals were harmed in the making
How
of
can they
this.
ever save him from the crocodiles?
Kids.
Be sure to tune in
The
for
one
the next
character
exciting
we
episode
liked.
with Clutch
Yeah.
Cargo.
You son of a.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. It's
Yeah.
time. It's
Phew. Made it.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa there, Miranda says. Yeah. The one character I was expressing
but still.
concern about, and he's the one who takes a spill into the crocodile's mouth. I told you that was a bad idea, Clutch. Yeah, PCP says, what did I just see? That was Clutch Cargo. That was the
You saw a murder.
the horrors of Clutch Cargo. And you'll see more next week. There's,
Yeah.
I think, what, 100 episodes?
Every week.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right, we got 10 people watching. 10 people in Twitch. Hi, everybody. Say hello, everybody. And please
Hello,
donate. 50th Street needs all
Hey,
the
you
donations we
guys.
can get.
Same 50th Street Studio.
Yeah. Donation link came up in the in the Twitch chat there. And now it's time to get on with the main feature for the day.
Here we go. Okay.
I'm gonna save Captain Slinky's choice for last.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it'll be the it'll be the highlight of the day.
It's the kickoff to spooky season.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do first. I think I'll put in. I think I'll put Mike's in first.
Oh, great.
Yeah, this is bad.
So a little background. This came out September 14th of 1985. This particular episode was aired on television, no less.
Really?
Oh,
on purpose.
On purpose? Oh, okay. I see. I see where you were going with that. Okay, let's switch back to the
Roll Ruby Spears.
Theater. Ruby Spears.
I
love me some Ruby Spears. Oh yeah.
Punky Brewster, ladies and gentlemen.
Which wasn't precocious enough.
Yep.
So they had to add. It's another Frank Welker voice, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay.
The man who is the richest man in the world.
Who are these characters?
They're not the Starkings.
The song's telling you all the plot.
Okay.
Oh, Punky.
And everybody does the voice. So Soleil Moon Frye does Punky.
Really?
George Gaines does the voice of what's her dad's name, or foster dad, or.
Oh, they have a junk band.
Every band.
Yeah. A junkyard band.
Like, we need the gem crowd. Really, is what we need.
Punky to the rescue.
It's the first episode.
Ooh,
that
cool.
was
Your
that was Casey Jason.
Yeah.
Just not enough to help Henry pay the rent. What is ring-a-ling-ding-ding?
Hitting all the tropes.
Yeah.
Romer, this is a phone. You talk into it. Hello? Really? A job for Henry in Florida?
She learned how to talk on the telephone from Charlie Brown.
We're saved. Now Henry can
What's
pay the rent.
what's that you say?
No. Now Peppermint Patty's coming over for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
No.
Carol came in. Hello, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Now, what is this furry character's name?
Hello, Sorry, Glomer. This time it's the doorbell. Henry.
Punky, I forgot my keys.
Glomer is his name.
Glomer.
He's some kind of leprechaun gopher type thing.
Okay.
I've never made that connection.
And he's And he's from some sort of chipmunk brigadoon. It looked like.
I'll worry about when I have to worry.
The name of the place he came from was Chondoon.
Yeah.
So Chondoon was a city on the edge of the rainbow.
Yeah. Brigadoon. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
In the lovely dimension of Portmanteau.
I guess that's okay, Henry. We can find another cheaper apartment.
All right. But if I don't come
Well,
back,
you
it's on
figured they'd have
your
money because
conscience.
it's cheap animation,
That's the
you know?
spirit. Now let's get going.
Do I have time to get my umbrella?
Miranda is asking what the hell is happening. I guess they're trying to raise money to pay rent.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be tennis pros.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss your plane.
In the
Henry.
rain. And, you know.
We'll talk
pretty
later.
standard
Where's
story.
Fonzie? I think Fonz and the Happy Ace gang should be able to help out.
Yeah.
But they were CBS, so nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Close call.
Can't cross those boundaries.
Henry's skydiving. Now
I like the
we'll
idea of
go
a
see it.
chipmunk
We
brigadoon.
can't get to Florida or snap your fingers.
Get going.
Glomer can.
Really?
No sweat, baby.
Okay.
So he's a
Glomer,
Deus Ex
you're
Machina.
on.
No sweat, baby.
Henry told you to stay with my grandma. We'll be back by
They-
dinner. I'll never even know.
So they're trying to raise money to save the rec center? Is that what Professor Zero says?
That's a troll.
Yeah.
It's Breaking 2, Olympic Boogaloo.
We should put on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Come on,
time.
How about the Streaming Streamers skydiving team?
Well, the airplane is doing an infinite loop-to-loop.
That was the worst
The pilot's
trip I
like
ever had.
vomiting like for
Yeah.
hours straight.
Look,
So-
we're just in time.
So if Chandu here can teleport large groups of people, why doesn't he just teleport into a bank vault?
Glomer. His name is Glomer. Get it right,
Glomer,
Keith.
yeah.
Yeah, jeez. That's so racially insensitive of you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay.
Where's he going? The air feels this way. It's the wind. He's heading for the swamp.
Are you watching like the Tomb Raider games, like in real time or something?
Long trip make magic poop.
We've got to do something.
Makes magic poop.
She's touching her eyeballs.
Yeah. Wow.
Here they are.
There's more crocodiles.
Where's
Man.
the
Having me for dinner, you slimy reptile.
Oh, that's
That's the
what's
guy.
his face.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe slimy.
What's the
wasn't
character's name
enough.
again?
These guys already ate Paddlefoot. They're still hungry.
Well, it's a small dog.
Just throw me the chipmunk. That's all I want.
Which way is out?
Punky, we should wait for the search party. No way. I got Henry into this mess and I'm gonna get him out.
Henry. There we go.
But there's
Yeah.
Yeah, to know
none in
surprise, this
there.
was only on for
It's a
2
swamp.
seasons.
What do you
Every
expect?
cartoon back in the 80s
Yeah.
got 2.
Yep.
That's it.
What was that?
Whoop, whoop,
I
whoop.
bet it's a big, ugly swamp monster
Frog.
like I saw in the movies. Monster! Yeah.
He watches
eat all
this
the
ch-
pretty
he
girls
watches my
first,
channel?
Starting with their toes.
I'm doomed. Well, I'm not gonna let some man-eating swamp monster keep me from my Henry. You understand?
That line. Oh, good, really good read.
Before I punch your
Yep.
lights out.
Does she have a cross around her
There's
neck?
your swamp monster.
Yeah.
Now forget swamp monster.
No, she's kind of dressed like Mel Gibson in The Road Warrior.
Or is that an ankh?
Wait for us.
Either one would be strange.
It's Jim Henson's Road Warrior.
Dressed like a road warrior?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
They
I don't remember
should
him wearing a
be
pink
frogs
vest.
in this swamp.
No. Well, you know, gotta grow up, you know.
What is it? It's a piece
Maybe
of
she's
Henry's
wearing like a
coat.
promise
The
ankh.
swamp monster must have my Henry.
It's supposed to be the key because was a latchkey key.
Right.
Oh, so it's really
Big
sad. Okay.
Topic of the 80s.
Yeah, so it's really
This
sad.
is a tragic tale. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pick up Centurion, oh.
We gotta follow those tracks and hope Henry tastes as bad as he looks.
Yuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess, and Frank Welker never watched a single frame of the animation.
No.
Monster to live at the
God,
wreck.
no. Why? Why would he?
Probably
Yeah.
marinating
He'd be
Henry
on
right
suicide
now.
watch.
This isn't gonna work, Punky.
We can't lose Frank.
Worry, we're
My
gonna
beautiful
get his
voice,
hands
what
on
did they
that
do with
swamp
it?
Monster.
Because as soon as he was done with this session, he had to go straight to the what was it? The Fred and Barney Meet the Shmoo. He had to go record that, and
then over to the Smurfs studio.
and then Baby
Smurfs.
Plastic.
I'm getting
Yep, yep.
seasick.
Then over to Fonz and the Happy Days gang.
Right.
Yep.
Mhm. And then back into the time machine so he can do another 48 hours of work in 2 hours.
Yep.
PCP
He's gotta have
says
some bank.
PCP
He's gotta have
says
some bank.
that she's dressed like that delinquent kid in Breakfast Club.
Which way did they go?
That's
A good one.
yeah.
Great. Gloomer, can you fly
Those aren't
that
freckles. Those are like arrow scars.
Close enough.
I was an adventurer like you once.
But then it all ended when I took an arrow to the knee.
3 of them on each cheek. It was
We
terrible.
got 12 people watching on Twitch now. Hi everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello everybody. For anyone who's new here, please say hello in the chat and let us know how you found us.
Welcome and enjoy the madness.
Yeah. And please make a donation. 50th Street Studio needs all the donations we can get.
Right down there.
Noticed. Poor Punky. She's really worried. We'll never find Henry.
Everyone's so codependent with Punky.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't.
She has. Look at the support team she has.
Yeah, but look how edgy her costume is. One pant leg rolled up, the other one with a bandana on it. She's right on the edge there.
Come on, Wilmer. Cheer up.
Oh, don't use that again. Yeah, she just got rid of it.
Yeah, she just discarded it.
That swamp monster. Make him give Henry back.
And just how do you plan to trap a swamp monster? Well, the monster fell for a pretty girl.
How did Nellie Olson get into this one?
Contractual obligation.
I can't believe you talked me into this. Relax. We'll be right here to jump the monster when he shows up. Now, Glomer, you're our lookout. Understand?
AKA
When I see monster, I yell.
bait.
See, there he is levitating. He's just levitate all the kids out of there.
Okay, Margot, you're
All of his power comes from his soul patch.
What in the world is going on here? What the hell?
Ask, don't ask. Just
not make him sick.
Just go with the flow.
Yep. The more you know, the more implicated you are. Nope.
The more you know. That's not mud. Not mud.
Smile. Try to look pretty.
Don't be redundant.
Okay, that was a good comeback.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
Don't be redundant.
All right, Buster, I'll give you 1 second to tell me
Are they in the village all of a sudden?
Henry.
M. Night Shyamalan presents Punky Brewster.
Now let's see who this guy really is under the mask.
He looks different now. Oh, his hair's back to being that color.
But we did save you from the swamp monster. Punky, Henry is the swamp monster. He must have tied bark to his shoes to keep him from sinking in the mud.
Yeah, that would do it.
Uh-oh.
That's it?
Yep,
Do I
the
have to
end.
polish
Blink.
all the furniture?
What is she wearing?
She has to put on the costume.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
Well, Punky, I hope your cosplay is ready.
Okay.
Is there any left over for a maid?
Keep polishing. Keep polishing.
Wow.
Keep polishing. Put that to the teeth.
That was
We now
disturbing.
return to Punky Brewster.
So the moral of the story, kids, is that
That's that voice doing the intros. That's
He'll change his mind when he
That's
sees what's in the back.
It's Casey.
Casey Kasem, yeah.
Kasem.
Lunch.
American Top 40. And now, a long distance dedication. What?
He's wasting his magic again.
I don't know. Use your magic powers and give him $1 million.
Magic stuff. Somebody might see you.
Oh, yeah. You bet.
Hey,
That dog does not eat healthy at all.
We want to play Crunch the Quarterback.
Okay, this kid is playing football in his slacks and vest.
Another touchdown, suckers. You gotta be
You have to go across the goal line, idiot.
Why don't you go and bag your face, Lenny? Alan's okay.
Bag your face.
As a tackling
What the-
dummy.
Oh yeah, for all you know,
You heard
Alan
me.
could end up playing for the Chicago Bears someday.
Only if the bear's going to hibernation.
Haha, good one.
You won't laugh so hard when Alan's wearing a Bears uniform.
See ya at the Pro Bowl, wimp.
Come on, Alan.
Is that? I don't think. Yeah, I think KCP44 has a point here. All these sound effects. I would love to have these sound effects in real life.
Say never to Punky Brewster. We'll just have to get Alan on the Chicago Bears.
Does she always refer to herself in the third person like that?
I guess. There's actually a
Perfect. You're gonna practice, Alan. Go out for a pass.
a Hanna-Barbera box set that includes tons of background music from their various series, and it has a lot of sound effects as well.
So here's a little trivia. Do you know what Punky's real first name is?
What?
It's Penelope.
Oh.
Okay.
Which is a much cuter name than Punky.
Like 100 years.
Oh,
Wait, Sherry.
Oh, Penelope. You should be all Penny. You know? But no. Punky.
But 80s.
There was nothing actually punk about her.
I feel
No.
strange. That's because you are.
Well, I mean, at the time they were selling record compilations of punk music that included Men at Work and Phil Collins on it.
Yeah. the record stores in Houston in the mid '80s.
Okay, Alan. Now let's see you throw the ball.
And there were a number of record stores in Houston that did this, including the used bookstores like the Half Price bookstores.
That's what I call.
They had that. They would take that
Really good.
Men at Work album, the yellow one.
Get you on the
Yeah.
That first
Sorry,
album of theirs, and they would pin it to the ceiling or to the wall next to the register,
all the talking.
and with a sign that says, "We do not want any more of these." So we don't take these.
We got them. Thanks.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Punky Brewster, super agent. Today is your lucky day, coach. Meet Alan, your next starting quarterback.
Are you putting me on? He's just a kid.
Just wait till you see Alan play.
Oh, Frank's
Sorry,
working
kid.
again.
Come back in a few feet.
He's got a key around his neck too. Or is that supposed to be a whistle?
Oh well, just a darn minute.
They draw them
Alan.
the same. Oh, the chipmunk with the goatee has his football uniform.
Good.
Hey, come back here.
Are these the actual Chicago Bears colors?
I don't know. I was trying to look at that symbol on the side of their helmet. I think that they are just the red half circles.
You're the man. Give it to him.
And there's oh, ouch.
Okay, so I do have a little bit of trivia about Punky Brewster.
Oh, do you?
The theme for Punky Brewster was written by Gary Portnoy, who also is known for singing and writing the theme to Cheers.
Oh, really?
So you can't have a winner all the time.
Look, they're
but
actually scrimmaging with an opposing team.
the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. What?
That's what it looks like.
Well, coach, is he in?
So the guy who wrote the theme to Cheers.
I'm gonna check with
And also sang it too.
And also what?
Starting quarterback.
He also sang it.
Okay.
That is one kick-ass apartment building.
Suiting up tomorrow.
No wonder they can't pay the rent.
Beat the Bears.
I know.
And see for yourself.
It's a giant phone.
Yep.
Henry,
Okay.
She didn't hang it up.
Satisfying cartoon voice I've ever tried. It feels like a Ricola in your throat.
Punky, I've got a surprise.
Mahoney.
What on earth?
They couldn't get a real dog sound.
Yeah.
Walker will do it. He does it.
So, Henry, what's the big surprise?
Something strange.
It's like, Frank, we need a magical gopher. Can you do that? Sounded the voice.
Durham Steve says that my local bookstores refuse to take the Time Life's Mysteries of the Unknown book set. Because everyone was trying to unload them.
Turns out they're all turning into fact instead of, fiction.
I remember when Time Life book sets were actually really good book sets, and then they turned into that Mysteries of the Unknown garbage.
Yeah.
Job you do for your whole life.
It's like really so Mysteries of the Unknown. It's like, how do I find my mouse pointer when I turn my computer on? You know?
Gloma Magic has time limit.
Oh, now
Magic
you
has
have
time
your own
limit?
limitations?
Soon I'll be burbopped.
Burbopped?
Trip, fall, bumbo.
You mean he'll
It's
turn
like a
back
weird
into
version of
Klutz?
German.
Yep, you got
Yeah.
it.
Feels
Yeah.
We've got metal
verboten.
problems.
Miranda's saying, why don't they look anything alike? Who doesn't? Who's she asking about?
We've got to get him out of the game.
Well, George and Punky are not related by
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
Keeping Punky.
She was a homeless girl, and he took her in,
Yeah,
taking
she-
advantage of her situation.
Yeah, Punky was homeless.
It wasn't as bad as it sounds.
Yeah. He found her in
He
like a
was a great
dumpster or
TV
something.
dad. Yeah, he's a great TV dad. He was really good.
Alan must be in here somewhere.
Punky Brewster was a show that I never watched.
There he is.
Oh.
I watched it by proxy because my
Yeah.
sisters watched
Yeah.
it. So.
The primetime sitcom Miranda was really not much different than what we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
it wasn't better.
Yeah.
No, this and Silver Spoons back to back. That was,
Yeah, right.
That was, I think it was Sunday nights. They were both syndicated and not actually.
I loved Aaron Gray, but I would not watch Silver Spoons. I refused to watch Silver Spoons.
That's pretty much the reason why I kept coming back to Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I do have to say that drawing of her frowning just then actually looked like her. It was actually a good caricature of her.
They probably had like the little shots of her, like
Yeah.
her test shots, you know?
Yeah.
Hold it down or you'll need your doctor.
Like references, yeah. No, it's called rotoscoping. Come on.
Sorry, Archie.
Don't diss Ralph Bakshi. It's rotoscoping.
What are they trying to do now? Trying to get Alan out of the building somehow?
Sure. Why not?
Onto the field, maybe?
Oh no, he says. What is he? It's just the door.
Oh,
wow,
so it's
Punky
turned into,
actually
like,
leaped down the hallway.
Everyone's doing like the raptor from Jurassic Park 3. Alan.
That's Punky and Cherry on the field.
Oh no.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, two spots named Punky and Cherry.
Yeah, he didn't fall for that at all.
That's assault with intent to harm.
Yeah.
What is that?
Alan, now do you believe us?
Do you ever come to a stop like that and skid and your brakes kind of don't catch? Hey, I hate that.
I've got to. It's my destiny.
What were those football players doing?
I don't want to know.
They're levitating.
Hey Alan, you forgot your football.
Isn't this in the middle of a professional
She's
football
right-handed.
game?
Brr. Tripped over nothing.
Yeah.
I've done that actually.
Still want to go out and bang heads with
Maybe
the
Alan's
big
actually
boys?
Dr. Sam Beckett, and the oh boy is the whole quantum leap thing.
Yeah.
There you are.
Dun, da, 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 da,
Probably
da,
wondering
da,
what
da.
I'm doing on
Ziggy says you gotta win this game, Sam.
I had to tell the coach Alan couldn't play the game.
So, you already know. I couldn't change the NFL's mind. According to the rules, you can't play until your class graduates from college.
Yeah.
Or unless we work, we get some fake paperwork and.
Now, if you were a dog that can play, now that's different. We can make the whole movie franchise.
or a mule.
Yeah,
Have someone take your SATs, and then you can become president.
I told you someday he'd be wearing a Bears uniform.
Well, Punky?
Are you mad, Henry? It's a long story.
That was an awkward
All
cut.
I want to know is, why didn't you get me Peyton's autograph?
Who? Oh, whatevs.
Oh.
We made it. We made it through it, guys.
Yay, we made it!
We made it. We're gonna make it after all.
So the guy that wrote the music, did he write it for the cartoon version too, or just?
Oh no. He said no.
Just Punky Brewster thing.
That was written with probably a lot of sugar and caffeine. Yep.
Yeah, we need a Punky Brewster theme song. Okay, how about we just say her name over and over again a couple times. We'll put some synth in there and done. Okay, good. Next.
Done. Ruby Spears, you son of a... The end. Go away.
Okay. Okay, here's what I did, guys. Here's what I chose. Instead of actual Saturday morning cartoon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
you can break the rules. You wrote them.
Here's the 1976 sneak peek show.
I love these.
Here's something I think you'll really like.
Is this the one with Freddie Prinze?
Yes, it is.
Okay, before it gets started too much.
What?
This is for those of you who weren't alive. This Macduff the Talking Dog, the show that disappeared forever, and there's Monster Squad and Land of the Lost. But for those of you who are too young to remember, every year in the 70s and in the 80s, before the that's another show I remember, Big John, Little John. I might have to show that someday. I actually bought the DVD set of Big John, Little John. It was released on DVD.
Why?
Yeah. During the 70s and 80s, every fall before the new cartoons would premiere, there would be a primetime network television show that would preview what was coming up. And in 1976, Freddie Prinze hosted this show.
This is Freddie Prinze, wizard extraordinaire.
From Chico and the Man.
Yeah.
And many other things you wouldn't believe either. What am I doing here? Well, I was invited to be Grand Marshal.
I'm sure he asked his agent the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. To introduce all the exciting NBC children.
See, now that I know we can do live action, I may have to find an episode of Kids Are People too.
Oh.
Especially where are the kids from?
Wakadoo.
And this is, according to the person who posted this on YouTube, he said he believed that this was the first time that this particular network. I've already forgotten what network this was.
Good recovery.
Was it NBC?
I think this was ABC.
Yeah. ABC?
ABC.
Okay. He said he believed. He said he believed that this was the first ABC network preview show that was not produced by Sid and Marty Krofft. And you can tell that the network didn't want to spend any money at all, because there's no production value here at all. They're just standing in a yard with Freddie Prinze.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, wasn't that Gopher from the Love Boat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was.
He was the star of Monster Squad.
Robbie Wrist.
Robbie Wrist follows me on Twitter.
Does he? Does he?
It's amazing. I love the guy. I love him.
No kidding.
Yeah. Robbie's a great dude.
Now see, they're just standing there lip syncing. They're not dancing or anything.
No, just like whatever. When's lunch?
Yeah, Durham Steve says this was NBC. I thought this was NBC.
Oh yeah, so I tell my wife about Robbie Wrist following me, and she's like, "So what? Barack Obama follows me." You win forever and ever. You win forever and ever.
I forgot this had commercials.
Yes.
But this was
that.
When I look at this particular show now, I'm like, okay, this was network television and it was prime time. And they showed this on prime time on network television.
That's amazing, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's an indication of how important Saturday morning cartoons were to the networks. How valuable they were.
And how cable TV killed it.
Yeah.
We pour everything we know about animals into every
this was a huge thing, and my parents knew that don't plan to watch anything on the night that the preview show is on, and that I am sleeping on the couch that night, and I am waking up to watch all these new cartoons.
I remember this.
Oh, laugh tracks.
I remember this show, The Kids from Caper.
Yeah. Whoa, nice.
Wow.
That's uncomfortable.
Ross from Friends approves of that.
See what happened?
I do remember Kids from Caper. It was an absolutely awful show. They were trying to do they were trying to basically do the monkeys as like secret agents.
Can't top the monkeys.
Yeah. Okay, just get the girls and be a clown. Yeah.
Yep.
So while they're doing that, what's everybody's favorite monkey? Who's everybody's favorite?
Lancelot Link.
Not that monkey. I'm talking the monkey's monkey.
Lancelot Link is a chimp, not a
He's
monkey.
a pretty good monkey.
I don't know. The monkeys. I don't know who my favorite monkey would be.
I'm gonna go with Mickey.
Obviously Peter Tork, but follow-up. Name anyone of the new monkeys.
Oh gosh.
Which was a syndicated show in what, 89?
Yeah, that was the 80s.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I can't name any of them.
Several comebacks. Nope, can't.
Did any of them become anybody later? Are there surprises? No. Okay.
I think they stayed themselves. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
What about everyone's favorite Brady kid?
There are too many of them. Too many of them to choose.
Peter's the best.
Right. Wasn't right. Bringing up the being followed by Robbie Wrist on Twitch. I ran a online religion based on Cousin Oliver that he endorsed.
Right.
In
awesome.
the early days of the internet. So
what was the name of your religion?
The Cousin Oliverian.
Okay. That's very creative.
The final 6 episodes, he was the Alpha and the Omega. He was the beginning of the end.
Okay.
We could learn everything. He was the person that said the very last line of the very last episode.
And how did how did one become an ordained minister in the Cousin Oliverians?
It was actually pretty, and we almost the reason I had to shut it down is because we were
had to shut it
contacted
down.
because they said no, if you're a religion, you have to fill out all these things, and you have to, and you'll get tax exemption, and you got. And I was like, oh no, not at all, no. So, I was the only ordained priest. Everyone else was my follower. So.
But someone took you seriously enough to send you paperwork.
Yes, we had an insane amount of hits. This is back in the days when you'd have one of those little hit counters on your website, like a GeoCity.
GeoCities, right? You know what? I learned something a few weeks ago. The Japanese GeoCities servers shut down last year. GeoCities had been running in Japan until a year ago.
They're a little bit behind. They're probably still listening to 50s music right about now.
Yeah.
But...
Okay, this is why I showed this. Because of Macduff the Talking Dog.
Oh, yeah.
No easy job covering up for an invisible talking sheepdog. Sometimes
Not the Shaggy D.
So the talking part is nothing. It's the invisibility. Yeah.
Right. Well, he's the dog. They don't mention this, but the dog is actually dead. He's a ghost.
There's a lot of things you can't do like
If there's one thing that kids love on a Saturday morning.
Take a look at this.
That's no way to speak to your family ghost.
The winner is supposed to donate
Who does the
$200
voice?
to its favorite charity.
Oh, but I'm not entered in the golf tournament.
Only hit me with your back swing. Hold further away.
What's the name of the show?
Macduff the Talking Dog.
And it's Macduff the Talking Dog.
To the Googles.
And it's this little girl. This little girl here.
Just hit the ball. I'll do the rest.
So the first episode is about him being about him participating in a golf championship when he doesn't know how to play golf. Ha ha. You know, it's got nothing to do with veterinarians. But the thing is, I vividly remember Macduff the Talking Dog. But it's never been rerun. It was canceled after only like 3 or 4 episodes were shown. And
it didn't have Gordon Jump in it.
It didn't have Gordon Jump. Okay.
It did.
Oh, it did have Gordon Jump. Okay.
Yeah.
It was never rerun. Nobody ever reran it, and apparently none of the affiliates ever taped any of it. And it was the originals were shot on film, and there was a fire, and all the films were lost. So there's apparently zero footage except for this show.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's apparently completely gone. I'm betting that someday, somewhere, there will be a big U-matic videotape, a half-inch videotape that somebody made in the 1970s with an episode of McDuffie Talking Dog on it. But right now, apparently, there's nothing.
No.
That little girl, her name is Michelle Stacy, and she was all over television in the 70s. She was in Logan's Run, the movie. She played one of the dirty little orphans running around in the cathedral.
I am a hockey fan. Neither man nor brute can escape the inexorable grip of Carlo the Clown.
And there's Jonathan Harris playing a villain in Monster Squad.
Yeah, again.
Yeah. Look at that costume.
He's good though, but he's good.
Yeah.
He was a consummate pro.
Michelle Stacy, she had a bit part in Airplane, the comedy movie, and then she left show business. She disappeared.
Was she the little sick girl?
No, that was a different girl. She just had one line. Somebody gave her, the stewardess gave her a cup of coffee, and she said, I like coffee how I like my men, strong and black, or something like that. And that was it. And then she left show business.
An earthquake brings new trouble to the land of the lost.
No troubles.
Hey, Chuck, same thing happened to us. We got separated from our dad.
It's Uncle Jack.
I loved it when they brought you.
We demand you surrender the temple.
PCP says he wants that pink cape. Let's
Don't we all?
Yeah,
it's in the Smithsonian right now. So.
And for those of you youngsters who grew up with the Scooby-Doo live-action films, Freddie Prinze Jr., who played Freddy in those movies, this is his father.
This is his dad. Yeah.
He's probably better known from the Wing Commander movie.
You think so? No, you don't. No. There they are.
Oh, and
soon be a clown again.
Yeah,
look, I'm paying attention again.
The 70-year-old men who ran the network thought it would be a good idea.
What the kids want these days.
Yeah, the kids, they love the wild colors and the people rocking around and talking and stuff. Yeah.
Someone named Mr. Frick is here. Came in to Twitter, to Twitch. Welcome, Mr. Frick. It's nice to see you. How did you find this?
That's how I drink my coffee too. Sweet and creamy. I'm hoping for a Juicy Fruit commercial, please.
Oh, it's gonna move you.
Oh, this is McDonald's.
Smith, pull it up. Oh, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Christy McNichol?
Maybe.
Yeah. Or before she was a star, and then when she wasn't.
And then when she wasn't.
McDonald's? What is this? McDonald's?
Yeah, it's McDonald's.
Yep, there we go.
I love vintage commercials. On my stream, sometimes they'll just put on a massive compilation.
Jingles, yeah. I don't remember this particular jingle.
That's totally her.
Yeah.
That was totally her.
Was it?
Yep.
Wow.
Now see, here they are again, lip syncing.
The cards are over to the stage left there.
have a big fat parade to salute all the fun-filled new shows.
Big
But there
fat
was
parade.
the thing that made me think of this was seeing that girl in Logan's Run. We watched Logan's Run on the Secret movie last month, and I was like, I remember her from Macduff the Talking Dog. And I remember noticing in 1976 I would have been 11, and I remember watching the show, and there was a point where the guy said to the dog, he said, "Lead on, Macduff." And I remember thinking, even at 11, I was like, they named this dog Macduff just so they could use that line.
Yeah. Now, Steve mentioned that it took Gonads to air a McDonald's ad on Saturday morning without Ronald McDonald. This was not Saturday morning.
No.
This was prime time.
This was prime time.
This is prime time.
Yeah. Evening. This was the Friday before.
Yeah.
Or a Friday before. Yeah.
It could really be fun to be two people instead of just one. I could have two voices and both of them me. Talk and sing to myself.
Well, they're gonna rap. They have to bring Debbie Harry out.
Yeah, the expert.
Yep.
Yeah, the person who created rap. How could you?
Yep.
And this all your music, quadrophonically clear. But of course, that's foolish. It just couldn't be.
Yeah, they're telling Freddie here, just kill some time.
Especially not
Yeah.
Or could they?
Getting back to my regular show.
There he is. There's Robbie Reyes.
Well, I imagine being Big John and Little John could create some problems.
Yeah, like buying a kid's ticket.
Are those the same glasses he had?
Probably.
Yeah. Those are just
When you find a style that works for you, you go with it.
Those are probably his.
Big John,
Yep.
Little John.
We also visited Ponce de Leon Park. Now, that is a beautiful little park. Where Ponce
This
de
whole
Leon
show
searched
was about.
for the mythical
I know
fountain
the
of
actor.
youth.
A science
Yeah.
teacher accidentally drinks from the fountain of youth, and
Yeah.
Big John turns into Little John.
And there was Andy Kaufman in the middle of it.
He was the missing link.
Yeah.
12. I have a son who's 14. I am John.
Was Freddie Prinze already doing Chico and the Man in '76?
I think so.
Yeah, that's why they would have given him this, I think.
Yeah.
I'll be a student. I hate
The whole conflict of this Big John Little John show is that he would randomly turn into a little boy. It was he couldn't do it at will, and it would happen at random, and hijinks would ensue.
Oh, hijinks.
Yeah.
Oh, the tomfoolery.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. And he
I
was.
wish they were as cool as the Bugaloos.
I certainly hope so, because we haven't a lot of time and there's still so much to be done. I mean, even a wizard extraordinaire has his limits. Yeah, Bugs, get to the point. Well,
Yeah, he was in the middle of making Chico and the Man. This is 76.
Yeah.
Chico and the Man was 78. Of course, we know why it was canceled.
Yeah. Wait, Chico and the Man started in '78 or ended in '78?
74 to 78.
74 to 78. Okay.
Yep.
Seymour can do the job. Turn him loose, because we gotta find a perfect place for the parade.
Yeah.
As Seymour might say,
Do I remember correctly? He was only like 22.
He was very young.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So he already had his own. He was already starring in his own network TV show when he was a teenager. That's a bad. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, let me see how old Freddie Prinze was. Yeah, he was 22 when he died. So yeah, here he would have been 21.
21, yeah.
Considering he started when he was 19.
Yeah.
In show business with the start of that show. What's
Wasn't
happening
that the first network TV show to star a Chicano?
I believe it was. Yeah.
I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, they're having fun.
According to Wikipedia, it says it's the first U.S. television series set in a Mexican-American neighborhood.
That's really specific. Yeah.
And the TV show was inspired by Cheech and Chong.
Oh, right. Cheech and Chong, yeah.
Yeah.
And Cheech and Chong didn't want to do it.
Apparently, the creator of Chico the Man followed them around for months, just sucking in all their material, and then went, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everything is plagiarism.
Yep.
Oh, fun! Oh, look at us.
I was ready for them to start saying He-Man.
Yeah, I'm getting bored.
Adults
I don't know about you guys.
do this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
No, it's okay, Mom and Dad. I'll go to bed now. It's okay.
Yeah, it's called
It's like, okay, Boomer, let us go through our little park.
network time killing is what it's called.
Yep.
There's a thing that's there's a thing that David Letterman used to say when he was doing late night on NBC. Whenever his monologue wasn't going well, or a sketch was flopping, or a guest was really bad, he would say, "This is the only thing on NBC right now." and that's what I'm thinking when I'm watching this.
Yeah, the only thing on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
And the kids from Caper successfully completed another assignment. But you'll see them tackle much, much more difficult assignments this season, every Saturday morning on NBC.
Dad's trying to wrestle the remote control away from the kids so we can watch McMillan and Wife.
Yeah.
Remote control?
I told him I needed a few days to work.
I'm sorry, is there anybody else in this room besides those guys?
Going back and forth between different time periods.
Yeah.
As soon as we get our hands
I finally hear some clips from the kids from Caper. You can see how bad the show was.
You can't expect us to believe this stuff about the time machine. It's the silliest.
Cupcake, no.
It's real comedy madness when the kids from Caper monkey around.
He even said monkey.
Huh? People say they monkey around.
Oh, I'm embarrassed for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eastern and Pacific time
So
zones
the
are because
kids-
we don't know math.
The kids from Caper had the same production values as this show right here. I don't remember Muggsy at all. I have no memory. Evidently,
a little bit. They used to say, Mugsy's a fun arsonist.
evidently the networks were experimenting with live-action dramas for Saturday morning.
It's kind of a. Who am I thinking of? She reminds me of. Who is the young actress who now is notorious for getting in trouble with the law, and she was in the Parent Trap remake?
Oh,
Lindsay
Lohan.
Lohan. She reminds me of a young Lindsay Lohan.
You know, I never thought about bands. Horses to pull the wagons. And drum majors. Drum majorette. And banners and flags and everything. Well, if it's everything you want, then just what?
Oh, an actual band.
Oh.
Well, welcome our special guest bands for the great NBC Smiling Saturday Morning Parade.
This
The
is
Long
a
Beach
local,
Junior Concert Band and the Reseda Youth Band.
Yeah, bands that they can get to work for free.
This is before Star Wars, everybody.
Yeah.
Parade Hall.
Parade Ho?
It's a big
What?
moment, and everyone's waiting for the parade.
Yeah, well, they're just going to have to wait a few moments longer. And then we'll be right back and on with the parade.
Oh, you tease.
Oh, it's a commercial.
Breakfast cereal, come on.
Class, Mr. Tiger will show us how Kellogg's Sugar
Breakfast
Frosted
cereal!
Hey!
The greatest cereal ever made.
Yeah. Mr. Frick, how did you find us? Yeah, let us know how you found us. I'm always curious when somebody new comes in, how they came to our stream here. Do you guys remember the Red Hand Gang? There's another Saturday morning drama
How about Mrs. Paul's fish sticks?
that I remember liking.
Hey,
It's
they
another
are fish
DVD
sticks.
set that
They
I found.
certainly are. They're new, light batter fish sticks. How are they? Well, my family thinks they're
Well,
terrific.
Nice
They're
arrangement,
really
wow.
nice and crispy, and you create a sauce mix right in the
If you make
package.
this
Light batter
geometric
brings out the
arrangement,
best
they'll
in
actually
fish.
eat it.
Really makes a difference. Golden, light,
Wow.
or
I can
natural.
taste
And the
This
way you
means
take that
something.
fish.
I can taste the fish sticks now. I can taste those right now.
Fish sticks with a difference.
My tongue knows what that feels like.
Okay, kids, so have some cereal and fish sticks and watch the shows.
Cereal and fish sticks. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what
Wow.
I look forward to on Saturday mornings. Just fish sticks. No, no.
Semper Fi, kids. Wait. What?
That's not even a recording of that band playing right now.
Nope.
They refuse to play. Those are some really good acrobats, though. Damn.
Yeah.
A lot better shape than those things.
What are those? What the hell are those things?
I think they're from or something.
Characters, yay!
Once upon a time, a baby 2 or 3.
You're right. It was Friday night. He said tomorrow morning.
Yep. Now get to bed.
Okay, Mr. Frick is telling me to blame Captain Slinky for his being here.
It's Mr. Frick, of course.
All good. It's all good.
Put it together that that's who you are. Hi. That guy owns a ton of my lands.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
They actually got the Monster Squad on top of that stagecoach, and there's Macduff.
Yeah, in the sunlight. That's the vampire.
You know,
in the sunlight.
I can never forget. You know how sometimes you'll hear somebody say something, somebody will just say one thing and it'll stick with you for the rest of your life. Whenever I see animals on old TV shows like this, I remember somebody pointing out once that all those animals are dead. and I'm like, okay, this dog has been dead for 40 years.
He's immortalized in some footage somewhere that may be found later.
Well, right here.
Yeah, this is it.
That Freddie Prinze Jr. dead.
Oh no, Freddie Prinze. Not Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, that's right.
He's senior.
Just wait.
Well, kids, it's been a lot of fun, and thanks for asking me to join you. Strictly our pleasure, Freddie. Without you and your magic, we couldn't have had a parade like this. Oh, thank you, Bud. Okay.
It's
I
true.
know I shouldn't ask. Yes, Doomsday.
You know, part of me wants to think that he really enjoyed doing this, and it was a great experience for him.
Right.
I really have to hold on to that. You know, that he really enjoyed it, and he made everybody's life better and easier. You know.
Hey, come on, guys, let's get out of here.
And the screeching of tires is just him so enthusiastically hitting the gas pedal.
Yeah. So as soon as he disappeared off screen here, he was like, okay, you said cash, right? You said cash. Yeah.
We'll give you the acrobats for 3 hours.
They got the monster van.
Cool,
Nice.
What is this hot dog van?
That was the kids from Keeper.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is extremely embarrassing. But they know why they have.
So, what did you do back in 1976? Oh, I was on a TV show. Really? Amazing. Well, not really. There was a hot dog on our van.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember this.
Yeah, I remember this too.
More than 200 RIF programs help these
RIF is reading is fundamental. Yeah.
I love those bookmobiles, man.
Yeah, I did
Those are
too.
the best. Oh man,
I like the bookmobiles.
Parents, buy me these. They're like, you can't have 100 books they're selling. Damn it. Eat your heart out, Bills.
You know how werewolves are known for being able to climb buildings?
Yeah.
Premiering tomorrow morning at 10:30, 9:30 Central, and 9 Pacific.
For strongman Steve
Ooh.
Reeves, starring in 2
Steve Hercules Reeves.
First Hercules,
Yeah.
the movie that started it all. Monday night at 8
Yeah.
Central and
Oh, yeah.
And then on Sunday
This is
night,
my
September
kind of stuff right here.
Yeah. Hercules Unchained.
And also,
movies, 2 great nights of family fun.
oh, Hercules Unchained was actually the name of a movie. Hercules Unchained.
Yeah.
And he shouts,
Sweet Christmas.
yeah,
That was
right?
good. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
yeah.
All
Two
right.
times the Herc.
Yeah, 2 times the Herc.
Olympia. Was it because of copyright or something?
Okay, guys, we got one more. We got another half hour to go. And
Slinky.
Yeah. Who all's watching?
At two, Slinky.
Yeah.
At me.
Okay, everybody in chat, say hello. Let us know who's watching. And please keep in mind, 50th Street Studio is a non-profit. 50th Street Studio up there. My name is Keith, by the way. This is Captain Slinky to my left, and Mike, Mr. Fox Guy, on the far left. My co-hosts. They both have their own Twitch shows. So be sure to give them a follow. And
straight.
And
there was no paperwork to fill out for that. They just let us have it.
Right. And 50th Street does need donations. I've got my donation ticker down at the bottom, and there's links to the donation site in the chat, in the Twitch chat. Is anyone watching? No, everyone's on Twitch. Okay, yeah, it's always Twitch. Okay, Durham Steve is here, Mr. Frick is here, Miranda's here, PCP is here, Carol is here.
I feel like a romper room all of a sudden.
Yeah. Romper Stomper, Romper Boo.
I see Miranda and I see Steve.
That's a reference that almost nobody in the chat is going to get. Yeah,
that's okay. Yeah. The right people will get it. It's kind of like a Joel Hodgson thing.
Yeah.
The right people will get it.
I remember watching an episode of Romper Room when this young woman was saying just before they went to commercial, she's saying, "Come back and we'll all enjoy some honey." And one of the children, just as the camera was fading out, yelled out, "I hate honey!"
But you know,
he bellowed.
With me is when she would say, "Oh, I see," and then she would say my name. It's like, I see Michael. I'm like, oh crap. What I touch?
Yeah.
She could see me now.
Yeah.
Windows. It was pre-Windows support where you could do the remote control. I'm like, oh god.
Right. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get on with it. Mr. Slinky. Mr. Slinky was telling me, you're gonna like this, Mike. Mr. Slinky was telling me that Halloween for him starts in mid-August, so it's already Halloween time.
It's the official start of spooky season.
Okay.
Is August 13th.
It's scary out there already, so.
Yeah, exactly. It's but all the dollar stores and the craft stores are starting to put up Halloween decoration displays.
I'll take your word for it.
Everything.
Okay.
This is it. We get what is it? 2 months and 2 weeks, something like that of Halloween. Hooray! Spooky time.
So until they invent a big holiday for September, it's Halloween time already.
And
he has chosen our first spooky selection, which I will start. Right now.
Is that no?
It's the new land, still the oars, Norsemen. Ha! There goes shore, Brunhilde, and sound a beacon, so that I, Eric the Red, can bring the serpent ship to safe.
Oh, you're not Eric the Red.
Sound the beacon.
You're Mr. Magoo. Oh, Jim Backus. You're it again. Help the man up, will you?
Next time.
Mrs. Howell was pretty hot back then.
Look out.
I did sound the beacon.
That is an awesome costume she's wearing.
Sound it again.
Yeah, I wonder why I like it so much. So who is the woman?
Away for the last time.
Do you see the flag?
No, and if I don't find it, we won't have proof that we were here 1,000 years before Lothar the Hun. The markings on the flags are the same as that on my shield. Okay, which one of you wise guys stole the shield?
Miranda says this looks like an SNL skit. It does.
When's she coming up?
Forward, Norseman!
Probably around that drawing of the building.
For the last time, will you learn to play that thing? You're not going on another trip with me. Stay at home.
Roadhog.
Okay, for those of you who don't know about this will be a real lesson. Let's stay quiet for the theme song.
I'm Spencer. He's Tracy. I'm Kong. We're the Ghostbusters. We're clever, courageous, and strong. Your sleep has been haunted with whispers and rattlings. Your blood has been curdled. We know what to do. Your skin has the creepies. You wonder what's happening. You're safe in our hands. We will take care of you. We're the Ghostbusters. Spirits and demons beware. The Ghostbusters. Wherever you're hiding out.
That's true.
We know what you're up to. We're ready for anything. We're fearless and never.
Tracy Lipp's in trying pieces, right?
We're right there with everything. With us on the job, trouble soon fade. The Ghostbusters do it again.
Okay.
Murray and Aykroyd looked really different back then.
Yeah, I know. It's just a little bit of, hairstyle change, and that's it.
After this, I have a lot to say about the original Ghostbusters.
You know what I know it is?
Did you hand him a joint? What is that? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Please excuse Tracy.
He already had the joint. He already had that. That's a great tie, though.
That kind of note. A musical note.
Oh, yes, Miss Miranda. I would imagine so, yes.
Now, these are the notes.
He was actually playing that.
That sounded great.
What's with the
Yeah.
concerto and what's with that sign on the door? Music lessons.
I'm starting to give music lessons. And Tracy, here's
Make
my
some
first
money there.
pupil.
Well, if you're giving him music lessons, Beethoven has got nothing to worry about.
So,
That's
you
pretty
don't
good,
think Trace
though.
knows anything
Damn.
about musical instruments, huh?
Well, let's put it this way. If trees were musical instruments, he'd have a tough time playing chopsticks in the Black Forest.
What?
Yeah. Trace,
What?
get your
Yeah.
guitar. Show him how good you can play.
That was some excellent comedy writing right
Now
there.
you just sit back and get ready to listen to a beautiful
comedy.
concert.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracy.
So will they ever learn?
Oh, boy, do I want the rotten egg concession when he plays Carnegie Hall. Trace, you better stick to your knitting.
Singer after singer.
Trace! I didn't know you could knit.
Oh, part of the Dragon Clan.
He's knitting a ski sweater.
Ski sweaters have reindeers on them. If that's a reindeer, pumpkins ain't yellow.
What?
Damn, that was amazing work.
Forward. Singers, stop frowning around.
What's a horse?
By the way, I feel better knowing that Larry Storch is still alive.
What is this?
Right? That's reassuring.
That looks like
God.
Sesame Street out there.
That striped coat.
Yeah.
When you take Rob's Ghost in here and go get our next Ghostbusting assignment.
Watch this instead.
Boy, Kong never gives you credit for anything. Like with your driving. He says you couldn't hit the side of a barn. Boy, is he unfair.
It's Spencer and Tracy. Obviously a reference to...
Yeah, right.
The terrible TikTok.
Oh, Marty McFly.
Yeah. Off-screen antics.
What I mean?
Yep. Just maybe find a hump with it. Never mind. That would have really cool on that, but the heat bearing down on him,
We'll start the tape.
This is Zero, Ghostbusters. Those famous Norsemen.
There's that guy, Lou Scheimer.
Come back looking for Lothar the Hun. Ghostbusters, you must send them back before Lothar shows up too. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Wow.
Not a lot of time.
It always caught them by surprise.
Here's a little bit of trivia that you may enjoy. The guy in the suit, Bob Burns, actually had a big part in the Peter Jackson's King Kong from 2005.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, but the guy in the suit, that's Larry Stork.
Yep. No, the guy in the suit.
The guy in the suit, Larry Stork. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at, Right?
No, Bob Burns is the guy in the suit.
Suit and the hat and the...
No, in the monkey suit. The monkey suit, the gorilla.
What? Yeah,
the monkey suit. It's not a real gorilla.
Are you looking for the flag?
I'm looking for my telescope.
You're holding it.
Wow, you guys are the new Abbott and Costello.
See right through
face.
And
it's time for a Viking dinner.
Oh, a Viking dinner's got it. Oh, look at that.
This awful stuff. Can't you fix anything different, woman?
Eat, Eric, eat. You will need strength when we find Lothar the Hun.
I eat my food like that already. I don't need to be
one of the
like that happened.
One of the examples I've always used for a bad TV show that's dying is when Jim Backus shows up in a Viking costume.
Well,
and I was talking about this show.
Zero said we have got to get rid of them because they might cause Lothar the Hun to come back. Now come on, and don't make any noise.
Did Forrest Tucker do a lot of voiceover?
I don't think so.
Because his voice sounds very much like it would have been some cartoons or I don't know.
Something
that I may have heard.
Didn't agree with me.
I don't think he did.
Comes from outside.
But I know what you mean. His voice is very distinctive.
To the boat.
Yeah.
Anytime you hear his voice, you'll be like, "Oh, that's Forrest Tucker."
All right.
Yeah.
Now you two check that way, and I will check that way.
Well, you heard what he said. We're gonna go check that way. Give me your hand so I'll know you're there. You must be more scared than I am. Your hand is...
I'm actually genuinely laughing at that. What is that? What is that hat Tracy is wearing? It's like a... Oh, it's a Hun helmet. It's a... Okay.
With our flag.
Vikings! Man the boats! I, Eric the Red, to command. Forward on the battle!
Wow. Kids here were like, this is what we gotta watch?
I was okay watching this. I didn't think it was particularly funny, but I liked the idea of the show. And I remember my dad always laughed at the beginning of the show. My dad would laugh at every time he saw the opening credits of the show when it would say that the guy named Kong was not the gorilla. He would say, haha, he would go, oh!
Well, how do you know it wasn't Trace? I don't... Now, what's with you?
Yeah, he has to do the charades.
Something about a billy goat doing some exercises to music.
The flag is in the bag.
PCP is asking who is the woman. We're wondering that too.
I didn't know you did.
I think her name is Lisa
We must
Todd.
follow them.
After you.
Well, she sounds like the woman that was on Jim Backus's comedy albums.
Spence,
The name Lisa Todd sounds familiar.
Eric the Red and Bruton who?
What else did Lisa Todd do?
Eric the Red and
Well, let's see. She's still alive. She's 76. She was in a movie called The Doll Squad, The Girl Who Knew Too Much, with Adam West. Bunch of episodes of Hee Haw.
Hee Haw, Hee Haw. Yes.
She played Sunshine Corn Silk.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Hee Haw lasted, I think, for 26 seasons.
25 more than it really needed to. That's your biggest claim to fame, really.
Yeah.
Wow.
She wasn't Dirty Dots McGee, though.
To pull that drawer open. The only way to open it is to shove it from in back.
Well, you can forget that. That filing cabinet is bolted to that wall, and it's an outside wall. There's nothing out there but about 10 stories of open space. What?
Nice little poof ball hat there.
PCP says loved Hee Haw. Did you really love it, PCP?
Yeah.
My parents are more of a Sha-Na-Na kind of, you know, folks.
I'll admit that I quite enjoyed Hee Haw growing up, but I was a very rural child.
Yeah.
Well, he's just
I tell you what, try to watch it. Yeah. Try to watch it today.
Oh no!
Every single gag in the film insults women. I mean, the TV show. Every single gag in the show insults women. Yep. I mean, every single one, and I don't mean just
like, oh, it seems like every single one.
Yeah, they're truly insulting to women.
Thanks, Trace.
Oh, PCP, you are a girl.
Now, where'd he learn that?
It runs in the family. His grandfather had a lot of experience climbing around in the Empire State Building.
Here's something you may not have known. Forrest Tucker was 6'4". He was a tall dude.
Yeah, he was a big guy.
The file that tells me where the other file is on there at the red. Yeah. Wait a minute, I'll get it.
You wouldn't be able to know that because he's sitting down a lot.
Yeah. That's probably why he's sitting down a lot. Because wasn't Larry Storch just like 4 foot tall?
Yeah.
They went in here.
Oh, that's a nice little sound effect there.
Music lessons. It doesn't say anything about Lothar.
He is trying to avoid detection. Come.
Still, after all these years, no one's been able to explain why Mr. Howell brought all that money on a 3-hour tour. But now we know it was to buy all this stuff.
Yeah, it was a Viking funeral, is what it was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be Viking funeral. Okay.
Are the Vikings? Must be a new rock group. Probably heard about my musical ability.
No.
Probably
Yeah,
never expected to meet up with such a good-looking musical teacher. I'll give you your first musical lesson.
Yeah, face palm.
Get a load of this.
This one's called a song.
Get the fool with the strange horn. Lothar has the flag.
To markings! Under flag!
Maybe he'll be like the sexy sax man and play Careless Whisper. Bye. I'm out of here. Well, just close it. And then later, Kratos shows up. Boing, boing, boing.
Okay, so he punched through the wall.
Yeah. So how many takes do you think it took to do this part? A half?
All the takes.
Yeah. 3 hours later. And Bob just kept cracking up the entire crew with his gorilla antics.
So he goes plummeting down to the street. Oh, he closes it again.
It.
I was about to say so the gorilla goes plummeting down and kills Snuffleupagus.
It won't open.
Flat.
Yeah, if you notice, this is kind of like, or it was, like the Goodfellas, it was all one take, one continuous fluid take.
Miranda wants him to play Freebird.
Oh! I've seen some fights how to play.
It's them. Trace, quick, the ghosty material.
Maybe it'll be like you know, like rock and roll. Oh.
Oh, that was handy.
They're gone.
You mean
what?
They've been the ghost all along?
They were Norsemen, weren't they?
Oh, good. Twitch just sent me a notification. 50th Street Studio is streaming right now.
Oh, it's so kindly.
Excellent.
Cowboy hats.
Before they throw a net at you, let's go to the old castle.
Every ghost ended up at the old castle.
You know, it's a good meeting place. It's like Chuck E. Cheese.
Where a kid can get hit.
Yeah.
Funny. Does not feel like my old flag.
No matter. It is proof that we landed here before Lothar.
Oh, I think he'd have a tough time flying any flag about his age right about now.
It must be the Ghostbusters. If they dematerialize us,
It must be the Ghostbusters.
we'll have lost our claim.
Not the Jehovah's Witnesses, but the Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Once you pointed out that she was Lisa Todd, I can tell now. But her costume is so different, and her voice is actually different, that I wouldn't have recognized her.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you're right, Max. Yeah.
This needs to be bingo. We need to print up some 50th Street Studio Saturday morning bingo cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. The door gag.
Yeah. Now they're gonna come out the middle one on the left now, right? It's a guessing game. Middle one on the left. Nope.
They couldn't afford that type of action.
Oh, I was wrong. Middle,
Alright.
left. No. No.
It's like 3-card Monty.
It's amazing this only lasted 15 episodes. This has so much potential.
Right? By the way, I chose the spookiest episode for this. 13.
6 apart, everybody. Come on.
There's a newspaper article from back in the day that has some interviews with Forrest Tucker and some other people that says that the show was so, what the hell was going on there? They were saying that the show was so popular and so funny that they were considering it for prime time, and I was like, no, it wasn't. No, this show was never successful. Oh, that was actually a pretty good camera trick.
Yeah.
Oh, he brought his rowboat.
What?
Where'd they go?
Well, where do people plant flags?
This is the proton
Flag
pack.
garden?
Yeah.
The
Ghost Dematerializer.
Yeah. Because killing ghosts is fun, kids.
Double dead.
Now, what makes you think they want to plant the flag here?
Because this is where Lothar the Hun will come, if he comes at all, and they want the flag planted here to greet him. Now, follow me.
I think I gotta get all this done before
the episode's over.
Yeah. Before Lothar shows up. Before
Somebody answer questions.
In the name of Eric the Red, I plant...
No, Magoo, you've done it again.
All right, bon voyage, you Vikings.
The Ghostbusters.
Oh, what a way for a Viking to go. On
Yeah. What?
You know.
It's a very
like
cooperative Viking ghost. They're gonna stand and wait.
We're gonna discorporate you. You just gotta get inside the boat. There you go.
And set it on fire.
Yep.
Come on, do it right.
My music lessons
Kill
did
them.
good, huh?
Vikings
Spare her. Spare the lady. Oh, using aperture science technology.
Yeah.
Got to plant a flag. That'll keep Lothar the Hun away.
Speaking of which, I am wearing an aperture science shirt.
Okay. That was a lame
In that case,
dematerialization, even for this show.
Rumpelstiltskin won't be showing up again.
Yeah.
Okay, he made some
Tracks.
Rumpelstiltskin joke? What was that about?
Oh, you decided to give up the music lessons, huh? That's good. That's good.
I decided to do this instead.
Because no one needs music,
Dancing lessons?
Oh, boy.
Oh, brother. Here we go again.
Well, he's gonna con Tracy will be in a tutu, I guess. Well, close enough.
Dying swan?
What's going on there? What's whoa?
I'm disappointed that the gorilla wasn't in a tutu. Lisa Todd, yes, Lisa Todd.
Yeah.
Okay, Miranda, you've had a real lesson in television history here.
Yeah.
Didn't know that it was a dark history.
Yeah.
Very dark.
Most people still don't even suspect that this ever existed. 1975 was the original Ghostbusters. It was on Saturday mornings. It was produced by Filmation Studios, the same people who created He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And this was.
Then 11 years later, it became a cartoon. Yeah.
This
cartoon.
This was Filmation's first live-action show. They went on to make Arc 2, which and Space Academy, which we saw. And also Shazam and Isis, which I'm gonna marathon at some point.
Ooh,
and
some good stuff.
But this was their first live action show. It was a flop.
They learned from their mistakes.
Yeah, I remember it, but nobody else from my own class, or from my own age, even remembered it. Because in 1984, when the Ghostbusters movie came out, I was saying to all my friends at school, but there's already a Ghostbusters. And they were like, what are you talking about? So not even my own generation remembered it. And Carol says she's never heard of it before. Now, when Columbia announced that they were making a Ghostbusters movie, they were contacted by Filmation's attorney who told them there's already a Ghostbusters. You can't use that name. And Columbia said, well, yours was a cartoon and it was a completely different... concept, and they were like, no, it was not a cartoon, and it was exactly the same concept. A team of scientists who dematerialize ghosts. And so Columbia dropped it, or so they thought. And then one day, Filmation's attorney was walking down the street in Manhattan, and he literally walked into a film shoot going on with Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, Ghostbusters. He literally walked onto the film shoot. So he contacted Columbia and says, now wait a minute, we've been through this, you can't do this, and Columbia just ignored them. And so Filmation had to go to court, and by the time it got to court, the film was already out. It was already the biggest hit of the year. But Filmation got a decision in their favor saying that they would get a percentage of profits from the film, which was a mistake because the way Hollywood does their books, Hollywood will tell you that no movie that's ever been made has ever made money.
Yeah, everything is a financial failure.
Yeah, and so Filmation got nothing. And then Columbia went on to make a Ghostbusters 2 and a cartoon. And Filmation was like, we're a cartoon company. We should have put in our court decision that we get to make a cartoon adaptation. So they had to make their own Ghostbusters cartoon, and that's why there were 2 Ghostbusters cartoons on at the same time in the mid 80s.
And they had toys and everything for it too.
Yeah.
And that Ghostbusters cartoon that this one was based on, with the gorilla and everything, is the one that directly led me to finding out about the live action show from the.
So you missed it originally then? Wow.
Yes. Well,
I was too young.
I'm a youngin'. I was only 2 years old.
Only
at the time,
2. Okay.
So
yeah.
I don't remember much from there. I was pretty young back then.
Yeah. Well, so you all have seen some history today.
Punky Brewster is a dustbin of history, but yeah. It's still history.
I actually already forgot about the Punky Brewster.
Oh yeah. I will after this too.
Yeah. So anyway, that's how Columbia screwed over Filmation. I did a video on my channel, the ThinkBolt channel on YouTube, all about this particular thing, and it's just like 16 minutes long, and I do an interview with a guy who's an expert on the whole thing. What was his name? he's a writer. He writes comics. He's the guy who wrote the Wonder Woman, Bionic Woman crossover comics. What's the guy's name? I can't think of his name. Anyway, you look at the Think Bolt channel on YouTube and do a search for.
Maybe or
say again.
Andy
Mangels. Andy Mangels.
Yeah.
Andy
Mangels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mangels. Yep.
Okay. PCP says he just gave us a tip, $10. Yeah, there it is, $10.
Hey.
Unfortunately, I have you guys on top of the event notification, the alert box there.
That's okay. I see it. I see it over there.
I saw nothing.
Yeah.
I see nothing.
It's that way.
Thank you, PCP, for the tip. Yes, everyone, please donate if you can.
Yeah.
50th Street needs your donations. We're still $1,500 behind our goal. But that's it for today. For today's Saturday morning. Next week we'll do another grab bag like this, and then I think after that, I'll come up with another mini marathon.
Just do more Space Academy. Just do more Space Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really.
It's so healing.
Yeah. That was enjoyable, wasn't it?
It was.
The balm of Space Academy. The nepenthe for all our souls.
I don't know what I'll do for it. I'm thinking. Actually, I'm not thinking at this point. But we'll do another grab bag this week. Maybe it'll be the Shazam ISIS thing, because I have some of those things on VHS tapes. I'll have to transfer them to digital. But,
if only Glomer could do it.
Yeah.
But remember, his magic has a time limit on it. So
yeah.
So
Great.
we would get, it would come to the morning of the thing, and then hijinks would ensue. And
rental magic.
No, it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, rental magic.
I still like my idea of a Chipmunk Brigadoon. All right, I'll be back today at 7 p.m. Pacific with Aelita, Queen of Mars, silent Russian film. And I should come up with some cartoon to put before it. And anyway, you guys pick one of the monster movies in October that you want to co-host with me, because one of them is already taken.
I want the Invisible Man.
Okay.
I want the Invisible Man.
Angela wants to co-host Dracula with me, so that one's taken.
All right.
So you
got
have
a good one. You got a good one there working with.
Yeah.
Angela is a gem.
The Abbott and Costello meet
No,
Frankenstein.
no, I will not be showing that one.
That one is, I swear, it is the.
Yeah,
it's like perfect capper.
I've heard other
other
people say that, but there's only so many slots in October.
Yeah, I guess.
So let me know.
I want Claude Rains. I want Claude Rains.
I was robbed.
He's not invisible. People just close their eyes.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye for real this time.
Okay.
Okay,
fine.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.